So the Cleveland Cavaliers ended a drought of more than 50 years on Sunday night, bringing home a major championship for the first time since the Browns in 1964. But it's important to recognize, even in the fog of celebration, that making it to the top often has a lot to do with how you handle being at the bottom. Hey everybody, it's Ed the Trainer, and that's what's coming up next on this week's NBA Finals edition of Tips on Tuesday. You know, to the casual fan, the Cavaliers' journey to a championship may have seemed predetermined, and even maybe a year late. LeBron returns home, misses out on a championship last year because of a combination of bad injury luck and a hot-shooting upstart team with a lot of young talent in the Golden State Warriors. This year, with a fully healthy team, the Cavs cruised to the top spot in the East and barely broke a sweat on the way to the finals. Easy, right? Well, not to most of the diehard Cavs faithful. Again, the casual fan sees a juggernaut cruising toward the inevitable. But the season has been full of pitfalls. From early season lineup shuffling struggles, a mid-season coaching change, to more lineup issues due to a changed style of play. The Cavs' apparent success then seemed to crash hard twice. In the finals, no less. First, a blowout loss in Game 2 when many of the experts wrote LeBron and company off, as it appeared that they had given up in the second half of the game. Next, a home loss in a wild Game 4 that put the Cavs up against a 3-1 deficit and an historic climb ahead just to make history. The story here, guys, is not simply to rehash what was certainly a great season. It's to add a little context to the many struggles that the Cavs overcame on the way. Again, to most, the end story is what'll be remembered. What matters most, right? But much can be taken from the team's perseverance through some of the sizable obstacles they overcame. There was plenty of opportunity for this team to pack it in and settle in to what had become a Cleveland mantra. And wait till next year. You know, Winston Churchill said, "Success is the ability to go from failure to failure without losing your enthusiasm." And that is the focus this week. We always seem to see the end story, you know, when the people have already arrived at their goal. But rarely are we told the full extent of the struggle and sacrifice made long before the celebratory parade. Think of your own progress, or maybe you see it as a lack thereof. Remember that many achieve the heights of their success after having failed many times, some for years. You see, the mistake that we commonly make is to give up our patience first and believe that being persistent is just spinning our wheels, instead of recognizing that we can learn and develop in our struggles. That's if we choose to perceive them positively. After all, success is 99% failure. Thanks for spending a few minutes with me today, everybody. I really appreciate your time. I hope you have a great week, and I'll see you soon.